कई बार सिंगेज मैंने बताया था ना आप लोगों को, वी आर फॉलोइंग द सिंगेज बुक। तो सिंगेज में जैसा मेंशन किया हुआ है, वी आर आल्सो फॉलोइंग द सेम पैटर्न। ओके, तो चैप्टर 1 मैंने करा दिया आप लोगों को, चैप्टर 2 देख लेते हैं। ना चैप्टर 2 में क्या है, कंपाउंड एंगल्स। जो मेनली आपका टॉपिक है, ये है आपका कंपाउंड एंगल्स। ठीक है, अब ये कंपाउंड एंगल्स होता क्या है और इसके बारे में देख लेते हैं। चैप्टर 2 इज मेनली बेस्ड ऑन योर कंपाउंड एंगल। एंड व्हाट इज द कंपाउंड एंगल? जब दो एंगल में सम कर दें हम या उनका डिफरेंस कर दें तो कंपाउंड एंगल कहलाते हैं। सपोज अगर आपके पास एक एंगल ए है, एक एंगल बी है, ये इनका मैंने क्या कर दिया, सम कर दिया, और ये इनका मैंने डिफरेंस कर दिया, तो ये आपका कहलाएगा कंपाउंड एंगल्स। और ही सारे एंगल हो सकते हैं। 3 एंगल है तो ए प्लस बी प्लस सी कर देंगे, 4 एंगल है तो ए प्लस बी प्लस सी प्लस डी कर देंगे। इनका और भी कॉम्बिनेशन पॉसिबल है। ए प्लस बी, एक को माइनस किया, एक को डी किया, तो एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन करने का जो प्रोसेस है वही आपका कंपाउंड एंगल कहलाएगा, नथिंग मच। इस देखो, अभी आपने क्या है कि आप कुछ एंगल्स की वैल्यू जानते हो। कुछ एंगल सिंपल सिंपल एंगल है, 30 डिग्री, 40 डिग्री, सॉरी 30 डिग्री, 60 डिग्री, 90 डिग्री, 45 डिग्री, ये सब वैल्यू आप इजीली बता सकते हो। लेकिन अब सपोज करो आपको ये एंगल दे दिया जाए 75 डिग्री, 15 डिग्री, तो इन एंगल्स की वैल्यू कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? तो कंपाउंड एंगल्स में करना ये होता है कि आपको एंगल को ऐड या सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है दो नोन एंगल्स में। किसमें ऐड सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है? इसमें ऐड सब्ट्रैक्ट करना दो नोन एंगल्स में। गॉट द पॉइंट हियर? अब दो नोन एंगल्स में, तो सपोज करो मैंने पूछा कि 75 डिग्री की वैल्यू निकालनी है, तो इसका दो नोन एंगल पता कर लो। एक 45 डिग्री हो गया, एक 30 डिग्री हो गया, तो 45 30। मैंने पूछा कि आपको 15 डिग्री निकालना है, तो ठीक है आप यहीं से कर सकते हो, ये 45 माइनस कर देंगे। ठीक है, मैंने आपको कहा कि 105 डिग्री की वैल्यू निकालो, तो क्या करोगे आप? 45 डिग्री प्लस 60 डिग्री कर दोगे। तो इस तरह से हमें यहाँ पे काम करना होता है, और यहाँ पर ये कंपाउंड एंगल का यूज है। ठीक है, जैसे हम लोगों ने अलाइड एंगल पढ़ा था, तो अलाइड एंगल में कितना भी हमारे पास बड़ा सा एंगल हो, मतलब 120 डिग्री ये वगैरह था, तो वहाँ पर हम लोग निकाल रहे थे वैल्यू उसको 90 के मल्टीपल में कन्वर्ट करके। बट यहाँ पे हम लोग 90 के मल्टीपल में कन्वर्ट नहीं करेंगे। यहाँ पर करना क्या है कि बस हमें किसी भी एंगल्स को, बड़ा हो या छोटा, दो नोन एंगल्स में उसको ऐड या सब्ट्रैक्ट करने की वैल्यू निकालना है। तो पहले हम लोग यहाँ पर फॉर्मूला ड्राइव करते हैं, और ये आई थिंक कि फॉर्मूला डेरिवेशन का लास्ट स्टेज है। आई थिंक देखो थोड़ा सा डेरिवेशन करने में टाइम लगेगा। ठीक है, तो एक बार जब डेरिवेशन करके एक दो रिजल्ट लिख लेंगे ना, इसके बाद फॉर्मूला ड्राइव करने की आवश्यकता उतना ज्यादा नहीं पड़ेगी। मतलब तो पहले हम क्या करते हैं, वी आर इंटरेस्टेड टू फाइंड कि साइन ऑफ ए प्लस बी का वैल्यू क्या होगा। एक बार यदि हमने साइन ऑफ ए प्लस बी निकाल लिया, तो उसके बाद चीजें बहुत आसान हो जाएगी। सिर्फ यही एक ड्राइव करने में जो टाइम लगेगा, बाकी सारे जो है आसानी से आपको मिल जाएंगे। ठीक है, तो करते हैं। देखो, उसको ड्राइव करने का टेक्निक ये है कि सपोज करो कि आपके पास ये y एक्सिस है और ये आपका x एक्सिस है। ठीक है, आपने यहाँ पर x एक्सिस ले लिया, इसको y एक्सिस ले लिया, और ये आपका ओरिजिन है। ठीक है, क्या करो आप, मान लो कि जो लाइन OX है, लाइन OX है वो एक इनिशियल रे है, ऐसा एज्यूम कर सकते हो। आप लोगों को थोड़ा बहुत मैंने रे के बारे में बताया था क्या? आई थिंक कि सबको नहीं बताया था, बट बहुत लोग बताया था कि रेज के बारे में बताया था, इनिशियल रे, टर्मिनल रे, ऐसा करके। एनीवे, ये मान लो आपका ये एक्स एक्सिस क्या है, OX है। इसको क्या करना है, रोटेट कर दो, एक एंगल बनाओ, इसको रोटेट कर दो ऐसे। इसको रोटेट कर दिया आपने, एक एंगल बनाया, मान लो ये एंगल ए है। तो चूंकि मुझे ए प्लस बी निकालना है, तो यहाँ पर मेरे पास दो एंगल होना चाहिए। तो एक बार मैंने इसको रोटेट किया तो मेरे को एंगल ए मिल गया। मैंने क्या किया कि इसको एक बार और रोटेट कर दिया, एक बार इसको और रोटेट कर दिया, इसको एक और एंगल बन गया हमारे पास यहाँ बी। एक और रोटेट कर दिया, एक बार और मैंने, यहाँ पर मेरे को एक और एंगल बना, और यहाँ पर एंगल बन गया आपका बी। तो ये टोटल एंगल, ये बी बना, ये टोटल एंगल क्या कहलाएगा, ये टोटल एंगल क्या कहलाएगा आपका ए प्लस बी कहलाएगा ना। गॉट द पॉइंट? ये टोटल क्या हो गया आपका ए प्लस बी। तो हमको यहाँ पर ए प्लस बी की वैल्यू निकालनी है। इसके लिए आप क्या करो यहाँ पे, तो अब हो गया OX था, मैंने उसको एक बार रोटेट किया तो एंगल ए बना, दोबारा रोटेट कर दिया तो एंगल बी बना। अब क्या करो, मान लो इस वाले पहली जो आपके पास लाइन थी, OX को रोटेट करने के बाद एंगल ए से पहला लाइन बना, इस पे क्या करो आप, एक पॉइंट ले लो, चलो P ले लिया मैंने। ठीक है, और इस पे एक पॉइंट ले लो Q। तो दोनों जो हमारे पास लाइंस बनी थी रोटेशन के बाद, हमने क्या किया, पॉइंट P ले लिया पहले वाले पे, दूसरे पे क्या लिया Q। और अब इससे P से एक एक्सिस पे एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करो, मान लो ये है आपका PM, और Q से भी एक एक्सिस पे एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉप करो, मान लो ये है आपका QN है। Q से एक और परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉप करो इस वाले लाइन पे। मतलब देखो यहां से मैंने क्या किया कि यहां से एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉप कर दिया, वेट थोड़ा ठीक से मान के चलो कि ये जो है एक परपेंडिकुलर है, यहां से मैंने ये एक परपेंडिकुलर यहाँ पे ड्रॉ किया है, तो ये 90 डिग्री एंगल होना चाहिए, ठीक है। ये कंस्ट्रक्शन समझ में आया आप लोगों को। ये पहले क्या था, एक्स एक्सिस था, इसको हम लोग इनिशियल रे मानते हैं, ठीक है। इसको मैंने क्या किया, एंगल ए से रोटेट कर दिया, तो ये हमको एक रे मिली, मान के चलो ओपी मिला। फिर मैंने इसको बी से रोटेट किया, तो यहाँ पर ये एक रे मिली थी मेरे को। अब यहाँ पर करना क्या है कि जो आपको दो लाइंस रोटेशन के बाद जो दो लाइंस मिली है, उस पे दो, एक पॉइंट ले लिया मैंने पी और यहाँ पे एक पॉइंट ले लिया क्यू, और दोनों ही पॉइंट से एक से परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉप किया। तो पी से ड्रॉप किया तो पीएम बना, क्यू से ड्रॉप किया तो क्यूएन बना। गॉट द पॉइंट। अब यहाँ पर क्यू से एक और परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉप करना है पहले वाले लाइन पे, जो कि एंगल ए बना रही थी, जो कि एंगल ए बना रही थी, उस पे आपको क्यू से एक और परपेंडिकुलर यहाँ पे ड्रॉप करना है। ड्रॉप कर दिया। एक और परपेंडिकुलर आपको ड्रॉप करना है, एक और परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉप करना है, थोड़ा सा कष्ट और है, देखिए यहाँ पे ये पी है ना, इससे एक परपेंडिकुलर क्यूएन पे ड्रॉप करो। पॉइंट पी से क्यूएन पे एक और परपेंडिकुलर आप ड्रॉ करोगे ऐसे, पी आप इसको क्या करो, एल मान लो, ठीक है। ये आपने कंस्ट्रक्शन कर दिया, इसके बाद कोई कंस्ट्रक्शन और नहीं करना है। अब एंगल के बारे में देख लेते। देखो ये एंगल ए है, कैन यू टेल मी कि यदि ये एंगल मेरे पास ए है तो ये एंगल कितना होगा? तो ये एंगल क्या हो जाएगा आपका, ए हो जाएगा। ये ए है और ये एंगल 90 डिग्री है, सो कैन यू टेल मी कि ये एंगल कितना होगा? देखो ये एंगल क्या है आपके पास, ए है, तो ये वाला पार्ट कितना बनेगा, 90 माइनस ए बनेगा। गॉट द पॉइंट। ये एंगल आपके पास ए है, तो ये वाला पार्ट 90 माइनस ए है, तो अब ये वाला कितना हो जाएगा? क्या ये वाला हम ये बोल सकते हैं, ये सॉरी, क्या ये वाला हम बोल सकते हैं कि दिस इज ऑल्सो एंगल ए? यस और नो कर सकते हैं ना। तो इतना दूर लिखने की आवश्यकता नहीं है, इसको मैंने अंदर यहाँ पे लिख दिया कि ये भी एंगल ए के बराबर हुआ। ये समझ बात सबको आ गई? ये बात सबको समझ में आ गई? यस और नो?
यस सर।
ये एंगल क्या था मेरा, ए था, तो ये एंगल क्या होगा, 90 माइनस ए होगा, ये एंगल हो गया ए होगा, ठीक है। अब इसके बाद हम देखते हैं, चलो हो गया। अच्छा एक बात बताओ, देखो ये देखो तुम यहाँ पर कि पी एल एन एम, पी एल एन एम, क्या ये एक क्वाड्रिलेटरल बना? इज इट अ क्वाड्रिलेटरल? क्या ये एक क्वाड्रिलेटरल बना ना? तो क्या तुम ये कह सकते हैं कि जो पीएम का लेंथ होगा वो एलएन के लेंथ के बराबर होगा? क्या ऐसा कहा जा सकता है, पीएम का लेंथ एलएन के लेंथ के बराबर है? यस, ओके। सो नाउ यहाँ पर हम करते हैं ए प्लस बी का कैलकुलेशन। सपोज करो मैंने क्या किया कि साइन ऑफ ए प्लस बी निकालना चाह, ठीक है। अच्छा एक बात, इससे पहले कि मैं साइन ऑफ ए प्लस बी निकालना चाहूँ, मैं देखता हूँ यहाँ पर क्या करो, चेक करो कि कितने तरह के ट्रायंगल्स यहाँ पर बने हैं। तो यहाँ पर टोटल तुम्हारे पास 3 तरह के राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल बने होंगे। जस्ट चेक इट। क्या मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि एक ट्रायंगल ओ पी एम है? यहाँ पर तुम्हारे पास 3 तरह के ट्रायंगल है, तो एक ट्रायंगल तुम्हारा बना है ओ पी एम, ओके। एक और ट्रायंगल बना है, एक ट्रायंगल बन गया ओ पी एम। क्या ओ पी क्यू, क्या ये एक राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल है? जस्ट लुक हियर, ओ पी क्यू, आई टोल्ड यू ना कि जो ओ क्यू है, ओ क्यू इज द परपेंडिकुलर, तो दिस इज योर राइट एंगल, दिस इज योर 90 डिग्री। सो कैन यू से दैट OPQ is also a right angle? So triangle OPQ is also a right angle triangle. Can we say that PQL? Can we say like that? This PQL is also right triangle. You can write here P or write simply QLP. It's also a right angle triangle. So how many total right angle triangle are there here? Total 3 right angle triangles are there. So suppose if I ask in triangle OPM, if I ask what is the value of sine A, what you will tell me? Means the angle is A. So what is the value of sine A? Triangle OPM. So sine A की value perpendicular PM upon hypotenuse. So here I can write PM by hypotenuse OP you can write. Similarly इसी triangle में cos A की value क्या लिखी जा सकती है? So cos A. So here sine A we got, cos A we got. Can you tell me here? OM by OP na, base upon hypotenuse. So I write here OM by OP. Now coming to triangle OP and Q. Just look here, triangle OPQ. So in triangle OP and Q, the angle made here B na. So if I ask you what is the value of sine B, what will you tell me? Sine B perpendicular upon hypotenuse, same thing. So if this is the right angle triangle, this is the right angle triangle, means here the right angle being formed. If I take your angle B, you can say that QP act as the perpendicular. So here you will get QP upon OQ. Because side in front of the right angle, is called the hypotenuse. So this line, this red line acts as the hypotenuse. So I can write here QP upon OQ. QP upon OQ. And if I ask about cos B, what will you tell me? Cos B, tell me. So cos means what? Base upon hypotenuse. See, this is the angle B, this is your right angle. So this OP will act as the base. This OP will act as the base. So you can write here OP by OQ. And the last in triangle QLP. See, this triangle QLP. If I ask you what is sine A, what will you tell me? Sine A value, please tell me. QLP. So this angle is A now. So sine A what? PL upon PQ. PL upon PQ. And here cos A will be what? So cos A base upon hypotenuse, so QL upon PQ. QL upon PQ. So in that way, we got a triangles and we decided sine A, sine B. Now let's compute the sine A plus B value now. After that, picture will be quite clear. Sine A plus B. So sine A plus B. Now think sine A plus B. In which triangle we can get actually? OQN now. So here write one thing. This A plus B will get in triangle OQN. You'll get here sine of A plus B. So sine of A plus B will be what? Look here. So in triangle OQN, sine of A plus B perpendicular. So perpendicular is what? QN. Perpendicular is QN upon hypotenuse OQ. Is it clear to everybody? Is this thing clear to everybody? How I'm writing here sine A plus B? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
So here I can say A plus B equal to QN by OQ. So here I can write now QN by OQ. Now tell me what is QN? What is QN here? See QN by OP. Can we write here Qn equal to QL plus Ln? Think Qn can be written as QL plus Ln. Is it correct? Check it. Qn equal to QL plus Ln. Tell me yes or no. I think yes. So here
Yes,
I
sir.
can write QL equal to Qn equal to what? QL plus Ln. QL plus Ln upon OQ. Okay. Is it correct, everyone? So this one is correct. Now what to do? You just separate it. So I can write here the QL by OQ plus Ln by OQ. QL by OQ plus Ln by OQ. Now, I'm just separating this QL by OQ plus Ln by OQ. Now, the problem here is, see, QL by OQ. Is it making any triangle? See, QL is this side. QL is this side and OQ is this side. So, is these two combination making any triangle? Just tell me.
No,
QL
sir.
by OQ. This combination not making any triangle. So, here your task is to get two sides. Means get the ratio of any two sides which are part of a single triangle, which are part of a single right angle triangle. Then we can decide sine, cos, etc., etc. But right now, after separating, we are getting QL upon OQ. So QL upon OQ, QL upon OQ, they are not the part of any type of triangles. So what to do now? So do some modifications. See, here what to do? One more thing before doing this modification. One more thing I would like to show you. See, okay, QL upon OQ plus this ln. Can I say that this ln can be replaced by PM just because the ln is not a part of any triangle. Our task is to get all those sides which are part of some triangle. Ln is not a part of any triangle, but PM is a part of a right angle triangle. Is this point clear to all of you? Ln is not a
Yes,
part
sir.
of a triangle, but PM is a part of triangle. So why not replace ln by PM? Already I told you this ln equal to PM. So better here replace ln by PM upon OQ. Next, you see here QL and OK. I told you that QL is not a part of any triangle. So do some modification. So what modification can we do? Right here, the QL upon. See, can I say that the QL is part of which triangle? Sorry, QL is a part of triangle, but QL and OQ, they are not the part of a single triangle. Can you tell me QL is part of which triangle? QL is part of triangle PQL. So better what you do, QL and take the hypotenuse of this triangle PQ. So here you do QL upon PQ into then PQ upon OQ. No changes. See, PQ cancel. Ultimately, you will get QL and OQ. But what is the benefit of this? Doing this, you got some sides ratio which are part of a single triangle. See, QL and PQ. QL and PQ. These are the part of a single triangle. Now, similarly, PQ and OQ. See, this one is your PQ, this one is your OQ. It's also a part of same triangle. Now here I can write, see now, PM. So now what is happening here? Similarly, you see, PM and OQ. Here we are having PM. and this is OQ. Are they part of a single triangle? Just tell me. The ratio PM and OQ. Where is the ratio? The ratio PM and OQ. Are these two sides are part of any single triangle? No. PM is here and OQ is here. They are not a part of a single triangle. So just see what is a common side. Means which line is here, which are connecting these two triangles separately. See, OP. OP is connecting PM and OP also connecting OQ. So better here what you do, PM upon divide it by OP. So divide it by OP and then here OP upon OQ we can do. And after that now problem is solved. See QL upon PQ already in the ratio you see QL upon PQ. See QL upon PQ is cos A. So here you can put now cos A into PQ upon OQ. PQ, see PQ upon OQ sin B now. Now you can put here sin B then plus PM upon OP. So where is PM? PM upon OP, it's sin A. So now I can put here sin A into OP upon OQ. OP, where is OP? OP upon OQ is cos B. So now I can write here cos B. So this is the first formula I got. I can extend it. I can make this formula here. I can write here sin A plus B. Sin A plus B equal to, write this sin part first. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So in that way, we write the first formula. Sin A cos B plus cos A into sin B. So this is the first standard result you got. Any confusion here? Please let me know. Any confusion in this derivation?
No, sir.
So this is the basic result here. So first compounding. After that, no need to see that diagram. Everything can be easily derived. See, suppose now you want to derive the formula of sine of A minus B. Then what to do? Very simple. Sine of A minus B, right? Sine A plus minus B. Very simple, no? Means just making this B as plus of minus B. And use the same formula, A plus B, but instead of B, you put minus B. So I can say here, okay, sine A, then cos. B can be replaced by minus B, so cos of minus B. This is what? Cos A and then sine. B can be replaced by minus B, so sine of minus B. Now can you tell me, what is the formula of cos of minus theta? What is the formula of cos of minus theta? Cos theta, na? So here you will get
Yes, sir.
sine A into cos B. And sine of minus theta is how much? It's minus sine theta.
Minus
Now right here, minus cos A into sine B. This is the result, sine of A minus B. So in that way, we derive another result here. All the results are very important. And one more result I'm going to derive after that take question. So you got here this. Third result I will derive. What is the formula of? See, the two results are very good. Means used. Sine A plus B into sine A minus B. So I am marking this formula here only. Most of the people they derive all sine A plus B, sine A minus B, cos A plus B, cos A minus B, and then they discuss this result at the end. We are the book method. Okay, we are teaching you means in a user friendly way. We have got here sine A plus B, sine A minus B. So let's try the formula of sine A plus B and sine A minus B. This result
A plus B.
you'll get here sine A square A minus sine A square B you'll get. Or you can also write here cos A square B minus cos A square A. I'm leaving this to up to you, okay? Because nothing much needs to be done. Sine A plus B we have got here now. Sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. And sine A minus B we have got here sine A cos minus cos sine. Just multiply these two things. Okay? Will you do at home? So let us skip this. It's a very easy derivation. Everybody, please tell me. You can do it now.
Yes, sir.
So you can do it on your own. So I am skipping this thing here. So try it at your home. Let's take some question here. So remember here, sine A plus B into sine A minus B equal to sine A square A minus sine A square B. Take it as homework, try it. And how can derive this? Right here, sine A square A, you write 1 minus cos A square A, and sine A square B, you can write 1 minus cos A square B, and you can get this thing easily. Okay. Now remember, sine A plus B, don't never write like that. Because I've seen few people, they write, okay, sine A plus B equal to sine A plus sine B. So don't write like this. Don't do this blunder, okay? Sin A plus B, sin A cos B plus cos sin B, sin A minus B, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Let's do some questions, simple. Now, suppose this question is given to you. Interested to find the value of sin 75 degree, what I will do here? Sin 75, right? Convert into a known angles first. So I can write here 45 degree plus 30 degree. So here now it will become sin 45 degree. Sin A plus B, na? So sin A into cos B plus cos A into sin B. Sin 45 degree, all of you know, 1 by root 2. Cos 30 degree, root 3 by 2. Again cos 45 degree, 1 by root 2. Sin 30 degree, 1 by 2. So here you will get root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2. So that is the formula. You can remember directly also. So these things are also remembered directly. Sin 75 degree, root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2. You can remember directly also. Now, if I ask about sin 15 degree, what to do now? So sin 15 degree, what you will do here? Right? Sin 45 degree minus 30 degree. Now apply the formula of sin A minus B. So sin A minus B, sin A into cos B. Just look on the result. Sin A into cos B minus cos A into sin B minus cos A into sin B. So in that way you can write sin 45 degree how much? 1 upon root 2. Cos 30 degree root 3 by 2. Cos 45 degree 1 by root 2. Sin 30 degree 1 by 2. So here you can write now root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. So these results are remembered directly. Sin 75 degree root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Sin 75 degree root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Okay. So in that way you can calculate some angles. Try these examples at home. Try to find the value of sin 105 degree. Okay. And you can also find here, okay, leave it enough. Okay, let's take some more example here. So try this as your homework. Simple question I'm giving. Suppose if you tell me what is the value of sin 2. See, these things are the matter of discussion in the next stage. So why should I waste time here necessarily? Leave it. Now, so we have discussed about sine. Let's discuss about cos. So third result, if I ask what is the cos A plus B? Very simple derivation. Means no need to again see the diagram and construct anything. Cos A plus B. Can you write like that? Sin 90 minus theta. Just tell me yes or no. Sin 90 minus theta. Can you
Yes,
write?
sir.
Everybody please tell me. Yes, sir. So here we've got sin 90 minus theta. Okay. Now, so sin 90 minus theta. Can you write like that? Pi by 2 minus A and then here minus B. Now what to do? Take this. Attach pi by 2 minus A in one bracket and then minus B in the other bracket. Now say this is complete A, this is complete B. So once again you got the formula of sine of A minus B. Got the formula of sine of A minus B. Is it clear to everybody? Now apply the formula of sine A minus B. So sine A minus B formula sine of A into what? Cos of B minus cos of A. So cos of A, how much? Pi by 2 minus A into sine of B. Now tell me, sine 90 minus A how much? Sine 90 minus theta how much? It is cos theta. And here it is cos B, it will remain as it is. Now cos 90 minus theta how much? It is sine theta, so sine A, and then here it is sine B. So you have got here cos of A plus B formula now. So now you got cos of A plus B result. Okay. Now let's find about the cos A plus B. So what about cos A plus B? So for cos of A plus B, you can have this result. No need to worry about anything here. A, now can you write here? Sorry, we are A minus B now. So A minus B. Can you write this as plus of minus B? Yes or no? Just think. Can we write this? B as plus of minus B?
Yes, sir.
So now same result. What here I used here? Cos A, cos B minus sin A, sin B. So in place of B, just replace minus B. So cos A into cos of minus B. Then here it was minus now. So minus sine of A into sine of minus B. So what is cos of minus B? Can you tell me? Cos of minus theta how much? Cos theta. So here you can write cos A into cos B. And sine of minus theta is minus side. Minus minus plus. We can write now sine A into sine B. So this is the formula of cos of A minus B. This is one of the standard result. So cos of A minus B, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, and cos 1 plus B, cos A means here in cos case, plus gives minus, and minus becomes plus. So take some examples, simple here. Suppose if I ask, what is the formula of cos of 75 degree? What you will tell me? Cos of 75 degree equal to cos of 75 degree equal to what? So here write cos 45 degree plus 45 degree plus 30 degree. Now cos A plus B, it will become cos A into cos B, then minus sin A into sin B. So cos 45 degree how much? Cos 45 degree 1 by root 2. Cos 30 degree root 3 by 2, sine 45 degree 1 by root 2, sine 30 degree 1 by 2. So total you get root 3 minus 1 upon 2 root 2. So in that way you got cos 45 degree. You try this as your homework. Try to find the value of cos 15 degree. See, cos 15 degree if you do, try it at home, it will give you root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Okay. You try this value, cos 105 degree. So this is all about the cos theta. One more
Sir.
I can tell you, yes.
सर अगर कोई एंगल 3 सिंपल एंगल्स के अंदर ब्रेक हो रहा हो 2 की जगह सर, तो वो कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे?
3 सिंपल एंगल मतलब a plus b plus c करके।
यस सर।
हो जाएगा। तो देखो कुछ दिक्कत नहीं होगा। देखो मान लो आपको हमारे पास अब थोड़ा लंबा जाएगा टाइम, cos a plus b plus c निकालना है ना, तो आप क्या करो इसको, चलो इसको मान लो आप ये d मान लो, कुछ a मान लो, कुछ ही मान लो इसको। अब ये दो में कन्वर्ट हो गया cos d plus c। आप क्या करना, इसको स्प्लिट कर देना, तो आपको क्या आ जाएगा cos d इंटू cos c माइनस sin d इंटू sin c चला आएगा। फिर यहाँ पे क्या करो, d को रिप्लेस कर दो a प्लस b से। गॉट आइडिया कैसे करना है इसको?
यस सर।
d को रिप्लेस करके फिर एक्सपेंड करो, थोड़ा टाइम टेकिंग हो जाएगा। अब यहाँ पर एक और रिजल्ट, द फिफ्थ रिजल्ट आई एम ड्राइविंग यू, 3 and 3 6, दिस इज सिक्स्थ रिजल्ट। If I say you cos a plus b into cos of a minus b, so you try this as a homework, okay? So simple result you get here, you get cos a square a minus sin a square b will get, or you can also get here cos a square b minus sin a square a. So this type of result you will get, okay? So these are all about cos a plus b. Now let's talk about some tan a plus b. Seventh result here. So tan of a plus b will be what? Let me tell you. Tan of a plus b. What to do about this? Is right here. Tan a plus b means what? Sin a plus b upon sin a minus b. Is it clear to everybody? Tan of a plus b, sin a plus b upon, sorry, cos. Sin of a plus b upon cos of a plus b. Now put the formula of sin a plus b. So sin a plus b how much? Sin a into cos b plus cos a into sin b divided by cos a plus b how much? Cos a into cos b minus sin a into sin b. Now what to do? Divide by this factor. Divide by cos a and cos b. Divide by the factor cos a and cos b in the numerator and denominator. So see, if you divide by cos a into cos b, it will become something like this: sin a into cos b divided by cos a into cos b plus cos a into sin b divided by cos a into cos b, and then you will get something like this. See, here it become 1. After this you got the answer now. Sin a into sin b divided by cos a into cos b. Now check what will happen. Here cos b cancel. Here cos a cancel. Correct. Sin a upon cos a how much? Tell me fast. Sin a upon cos a? Tan a. Sin b upon cos b? Tan b. So here you got the result as tan of a plus b equal to, you must check here, you get something like tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b. So this is the first result I can say you. This is one of the important result for tangent. And I will tell you some important questions here also. Don't worry, let me finish this. Now, eighth result. Suppose if someone asks, what about tan a minus b? Then what you will say here? Tan a minus b. Replace b by minus b. Simply replace b by minus b. So here you get tan a. See, replace b by minus b. So tan of minus theta. All of you know this result. Tan of minus theta, it's minus of tan theta. I can write here minus of tan b upon 1. Here you'll get tan a into tan b. So this is all about tan a minus b. Suppose someone asks a question of tan 75 degree. So tan 75 degree how much? I can write here it is something like tan 45 degree plus 30 degree. Now put on the formula, you'll get here tan 45 degree plus tan 30 degree divided by 1 minus tan 45 degree into tan 30 degree. Tan 45 degree how much? 1. And tan 30 degree it is 1 by root 3. Here 1 minus 1 into 1 by root 3. Now take the LCM. You take the LCM, you get something like this. Root 3 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1. You can remember this formula also. Means try to remember all these formula directly. Tan 75 degree, 1 plus root 3 upon 1 minus root 3. How much this tan 15 degree will become? Can you tell me? If you find the value of tan 15 degree, you'll get this result. See, root 3 minus
root 3 plus 1.
At home. And try to find this also at your home. Tan 105 degree. These are the basic results. So I told you how many result, total 8 result I told. Let's come to the 9th result. This is your cot of a minus b. What is the formula of cot of a minus b? Sorry, first of all, cot of a plus b. So can I say cot of a plus b nothing but the reciprocal of tan of a minus b? Is it correct? Cot of a plus b is just the reciprocal of tan of a plus b. And how much tan of a plus b given? This one. So just reverse it. So if you do 1 upon, you'll get something like this. 1 minus tan a into tan b divided by tan a plus tan b. But since we are discussing about cot of a plus b, so our main task is to convert all these things in the form of tan only. Cot only. So convert all these things in the form of cot. So how to convert in the form of cot? Divide by tan a tan b. Means here now divide by tan a tan b in the numerator and denominator. So if you divide by tan a tan b, what you will get? See, 1 up, I'm writing directly now. 1 upon, if you divide everything by tan a tan b, so here you'll get what? Can you tell me what you'll get here? 1 upon tan a tan b, 1 upon tan a tan will become cot a into cot b minus tan a into tan b upon tan a tan b, 1 minus 1. Divided by, here you'll get tan a, here 3. Here you'll get cot b plus cot a. So now you can arrange this your result like this. So I can say that the formula of cot a plus b is now cot a cot b minus 1 cot a plus cot b. So cot a into cot b minus 1 divided by cot a plus cot b. So this is also a result. You can remember it. And last, the 10th result here I will tell you, cot of a minus b will be equal to what? So simply replace b by minus b, that's it. So if you replace b by minus b, here you will get c. If you replace here b by minus b, see what you'll get here. This will be cot a, cot of minus b. You'll get here minus of cot b, then here minus 1 divided by, here you'll get cot of a minus of cot b. Now what you do? Multiply by minus sign in the numerator and denominator. Means something like this you get now. Minus cot a into cot b, then minus 1 divided by cot of a minus cot of b. So what you do now? Multiply by minus. So you get here cot of a minus b equal to 1 plus cot a into cot b divided by, see here, cot b minus cot a, it will become cot b minus cot a. So this is the fundamental formulas. So all the formulas I have derived, and after that there is no major derivations. Means these results will be used to derive any further result. Okay. So I think time is 1 minute. So I am ending this meeting. After that you can join it.
सर नोट सेव कर लो.
ओह सॉरी, मैं तो भूल ही गया. गया अब तो गया ये.
सर वो एक बार आप दोबारा शेयर करोगे सर, वो आ जाएंगे.
So remaining part we will do. Few parts are left for today class because. Okay. See. So derivations all completed. All right. Means derivations which are pending completed now. Let's take an example. So what I'm doing here, I'm just listing all the results collectively because all the formulas should be at one particular place. So list of formula I'm mentioning because you know in trigonometry there will be huge amount of formulas. So let me summarize all the formula first. Sine of a plus b. Can you tell me? Sine a of a plus b. Here we get sine a into cos b plus cos a into sine b. Here sine of a minus b. Just a summary of result. Sine a into cos b minus cos a into sine b. Cos of, one more result I told you here. Sine of a plus b, sine of a plus b into sine of a minus b. What was that? Can you remember? Sine of a plus b, sine of a minus b. It was like sine square a minus sine square b, or it was further cos square b minus cos square a. Fourth result, it was cos of a plus b. So cos of a plus b was cos a into cos b minus sin a into sin b. The next is fifth one, cos of a minus b. So cos of a minus b was cos a into cos b plus sin a into sin b. Okay, just a starting. So many formulas come, but everything we have to remember easily. Means don't take the burden of formula. Just learn the applications, how to apply. Now cos a plus b into cos a minus b. What was the formula? If you remember, tell me. It was something like cos a square a minus sin a square b, or sin a square b minus, sorry, or it was something like cos a square b minus sin a square a. Okay, then the result comes for tan. So seventh result was tan of a plus b. What was that? Please tell me. Tan of a plus b. It was tan a plus tan b upon 1 minus tan a into tan b. So one set. Then here we get eighth result, tan of a minus b. What was that? It was something like tan of a minus tan of b divided by 1 plus tan a into tan b. The last two result, ninth, cot of a plus b. It was what? So cot of a plus b. So cot a into cot b minus or plus. I think minus one was there. Okay, divided by, here it was cot a plus cot b, and the last result we derived here is cot of a minus b. It was cot a into cot b plus 1 divided by cot of b minus cot of a. These are some useful. I've listed all the formulas. Let's come to the problem part. Today we'll solve some questions now. Suppose I'm giving you these questions, some miscellaneous question I'm taking. I'll tell you how to do, don't worry. Now the question is the value of sine of a minus b. Sine of a minus b upon cos a cos b. Are you here, guys? Where are you? Are all of you? Where are you? Guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
My teams are here. Sine of a minus b here. So cos a into cos b plus sine of b minus c. We'll be writing here cos b into cos c, and here sine of c minus a divided by cos c into cos a. Okay. Now, can you tell what is the formula of sine minus b? What is the formula of sine of b? Just remember, memorize. Just remember.
Cos B minus sin B cos A.
Sin a into cos b minus cos a into sin b divided by cos a into cos b. Now here sin b into sin c. Sin b into sin c minus sin b minus will be what? Sin b into cos c minus cos b into sin c divided by cos a into cos b. And here the last result, sin c minus a. What is sin c minus a? Tell me fast.
Cos B cos C.
Sin c minus sin a is what?
Sin C cos A.
Sin C cos A.
2 cos a minus cos c into sin a divided by cos c into cos a. Now it's clear. It will separate. It will separate the denominator. See, sin a, cos b cancel. Here you get tan a. Okay. Here if you separate it, cos a cancel. You get tan b. So tan a minus tan b plus. Here see, sin b cos. Who told this formula to me? Cos b cos c. So cos b into here cos c. If you separate this cos c cancel, you get tan b minus. Similarly here see cos b cancel, you get here minus of tan c. And here you can see easily cos a cancel, you get tan c minus tan a. Now see tan a cancel, tan b, everything cancel. Result is what? 0. So first application of the formulas. Next, the next question I'm taking here. Now the question is cos square theta plus cos square alpha plus theta minus 2 into cos alpha into cos theta, and then here cos alpha plus theta. Means the question given it is, and there are so many options here. Okay, options say that is equal to. Option A is what is your option? Sin square theta. Option B is sin square alpha. Option C is cos square alpha, and option D is cos square theta. Let's check it how to solve it. So cos square theta, cos square alpha plus theta minus 2 cos alpha cos theta, cos alpha plus theta. This is the thing given. No problem. We can easily find. See cos square theta. See, can you take here cos alpha plus theta common? Just look at here. Can you take cos alpha plus theta common from these two terms? Yes or no? Tell me fast. Can we take cos alpha
Yes,
plus theta common? So take cos
Yes, sir.
alpha plus theta common. So here you'll get cos of alpha plus theta minus take cos alpha plus theta common. So 2 cos alpha into cos theta you'll get. Now it is cos square theta. So cos of alpha plus theta. Now can you simplify this? Cos A plus B. How much? It is cos A into cos B. The formula of cos A plus B. What was that? The formula of
minus sin A minus sin B. Like that.
so cos A into cos B minus sin alpha into sin theta, and then here minus 2 cos alpha into cos theta. Okay. Now, so cos square theta, cos alpha plus theta, cos alpha into theta minus 2 cos alpha into cos theta. How much? Again, you will get your cos alpha into cos theta minus sin alpha into sin theta. Take minus common outside. So cos square theta, take minus outside. So minus cos alpha plus theta. Here you will get cos alpha cos theta, then plus sin alpha and sin theta. What is this result? Can you tell me? They see cos A into cos B plus
Cos
sin B.
A minus B.
Again you will get here cos square theta minus, here it is cos alpha plus theta, so leave it as it is. So cos alpha plus theta, and here you will get cos alpha minus theta. So cos alpha minus theta. Now what is this formula? Can you remember? Cos A plus B into cos A minus, what is that? It was cos square A minus sin square B, right? So now you can easily see here what got cancelled. Okay.
Sin square is
Wait. One result is this. This result means there are two results now. See. Okay. Cos square alpha minus sin square theta. I also told you now. The same thing can also be written like this. Cos square theta minus sin square alpha. Both are correct now. The result was what? Cos square A minus sin square B was equal to cos square B minus sin square A. So now you can see this. It is something like cos square alpha minus plus, sorry, cos square theta na here, cos square theta minus cos square theta minus cos square theta and minus plus sin square alpha. So this part got cancelled. The final answer is what? Sin square alpha. Is it matching with any option? Is it matching with any option?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Take one question.
Yes.
This question is given to you. So the question is sine of A minus B. Sine of A minus B equal to 1 upon root of 10 and cos of A plus B. Cos of A plus B equal to 2 upon root of 29. This thing is given. And the question asked is find the value of, find tan 2A. The question is what about tan 2A it is asked. Okay. So A minus B 1 upon root 10 given and A plus B 2 upon root 29 given. We have to find tan 2A. So first of all decide how we'll get 2A. See, if anything can be asked. You can be asked tan 2A, you can be asked sin 2A, you can be asked cos 2A, anything can be asked. So first of all, based on the given data, A minus B and A plus B, try to arrange your 2A. So can write here 2A equal to, see, A plus B plus A minus B. See, can you write like that? A plus B plus A minus B. Just look here. B and minus B will get cancelled. So A plus A, how much? 2A. Is it clear to everybody? Means this 2A can be written as
Yes.
A plus B, A minus B. Why I'm doing like that? Because we are given A minus B and we are also given A plus B. Got the point? Okay. So suppose if I write here tan 2A. So right now we're interested in tan 2A now. So you can write here tan 2A equal to tan of A plus B plus A minus B. So now here I can get tan. Suppose this is the complete A, this is the complete B. So apply the formula of tan A plus B. What was that? What is the formula of tan A plus B? Tell me.
So tan A plus tan B divided by
Yes, I
minus
can write here
tan A.
tan A plus tan B. Tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. We can write like that now. So here now we need the value of tan A plus B and we need the value of tan A minus B. So sin A minus B given. So from sin A minus B, can we find out tan A plus B value? Tan A plus B value means from sin A minus B, can we calculate tan A minus B? And cos A plus B given. So from cos A plus B, we need to calculate tan A plus B. Can we calculate that? We can calculate by making triangle. Na? Just think like this. See, if I say here sin A minus B, how much given? Sin A minus B, how much given? 1 upon root 10. No? Okay. So just make a right angle triangle. You can, this is perpendicular, this is hypotenuse. So hypotenuse how much? Root 10. Perpendicular it is 1. And take this as an angle A minus B. So can you tell me how much base will be there? Hypotenuse is root 10, perpendicular 1. So how much base will come? Tell me fast. I think base will be hypotenuse square minus perpendicular square. So 3 will come, no? So 3 will come. Root 10 square will do 10 minus 1. So root 3, so sorry, 9. So in that way we can write now tan A minus B equal to perpendicular upon base. So 1 by 3. Any confusion here? Any confusion in tan A minus B? Please tell me fast.
No, sir.
Okay. Now
No, sir.
cos A plus B is given. How much that? So cos A plus B given is 2 upon root of 29. Just make a triangle again here. Right angle triangle. So this is what? Base upon hypotenuse. So base is 2 and here it is root 29. So how much perpendicular? Can you tell me? So perpendicular will be what? Hypotenuse square minus base square. So it will be 29 minus 4. So 25. Root of 25 means what? 5. So you got here 5. So in that way you can write now tan A plus B how much? So tan A plus B is what? 5 by 2. Am I correct? So 5 by 2. Now you can find your tan 2A value very easily. So tan 2A how much? Tan A plus B. So tan A plus B you got 5 by 2. Then plus tan A minus B. Tan A minus B you got how much? Tan A minus B 1 upon 3 divided by 1 minus 5 by 2 into 1 by 3. Now take the LCM. So 5 3 are 15 plus 5 3 are 15 plus 2 divided by 6 upon 1 minus 5 upon 6. So I think how much you'll get here? I think 17 is the answer. Check it. 17 is the final answer. Okay. Is it correct or not?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
one miscellaneous question here and try it. Let me check whether you can do it or not. The question given is sigma m equal to 1 to 100. M equal to 1 to 100 sin mx into cos 101 minus m into x is. The value of this is what? Options are also given. Their options given are 51 into sin 100x. Option B says 50 into sin 101 into x. Option C says 100 into sin 50 into x. And option D says 50 into sin 100x. So these are the options given. So based on that, we need to calculate the value. So let's do it. Answer 51. What to do now here? Suppose I'm taking this as a S. S means what? This sigma, na? So suppose I'm taking this as a sigma S. So S is what? M equal to 1 to 100 sin mx into cos of 101 minus m into x. Now we start putting the values. Put m equal to 1. Just open this sigma. Just open this sigma. Put m equal to 1. How much you will get? Sin x, then cos means up right first two term and last two term. Your picture will be clear. See. Sin x, here you can write cos m equal to 1, no? So cos 100x plus again put here 2, so write here sin 2x cos, put here x equal to 2, m equal to how much you will get? 99x. Okay, leave it. Write last two term, everything will be clear now. Sin x cos 100x plus sin 2x cos 99x. If I put here 100, how much I will get? Can you tell me? Just put the last values. Just put the last value 100. So how much you will get here? Sin 100
Sin x.
into cos x. Is it clear to everybody? Tell me. After that,
Yes.
problem is solved. There is no need to worry about this. See, one more thing I will do here. I will not just write one extra line here. See, okay, sin x cos 100x. Okay. Then here I will write sin 2x. This is the last question of today. 99x. Can you tell me dot dot? Before this term, before this last term, which term would be there? Can you tell me? Means can I say something like this will be there?
Sin 90.
Sin
99.
99x
Cos 2x.
Cos 2x.
cos 2x, then plus last will be sin 100x into. Okay, just page changes now. Okay, let that again here. What was that here? Sin x cos 100x. Sin x cos 100x. Here it will be sin 2x cos 99x plus dot dot. Just write last two term. What was that? Sin 99x cos 2x. So sin 99x cos 2x plus sin 100x cos x. Sin 100x into cos x. Now, suppose if I write here a plus b or b plus a, will the value change? A plus b or b plus a, will the value will change? Just tell me, no, no. So here what I do, write this same series in the reverse order. Means just reverse the order. Same series in the reverse order. Write it. See, cos x into sin 100x. There's a purpose of doing that, and you came to know why I'm doing this. Then you write second term, cos 2x into sin 99x, and just put your dot dot. No need to write everything. Just add this. Just add this. You'll get here to it. Are you getting the point? What I'm trying to do? Means see, this is series now. I'm writing the same series in the reverse order. Means writing the last term first, second last term the second place, and then dot dot. Means term will go because the problem is now solved. If you add vertically, can you tell me what you will get at this particular place? Just think like that and the problem solved. See, if you add
Sin.
yeah, sin a into cos b plus cos a into sin. Just look here. Let me write the first term. Sin x cos 100x plus cos x sin 100x. So this becomes what? Sin a into cos b plus cos a into sin b. Similarly, next term will come. See, sin 2x cos 99x plus cos 2x sin 99x and plus so on. Every bracket same value will come. See, sin a into cos b plus cos a into sin b. It is something like sin a plus b means x plus 100x. Here you will get sin once again a plus b means 2x plus 99x and plus dot dot. Everywhere we are giving similar. You will get here sin 1 naught 1x. Here again sin 1 naught 1x. So again you will get sin 1 naught 1x. But how many times? It's also important. Can you tell me?
Sir, 100.
No, not 100. Not 100. Just realize the situation.
99, sir.
50 times.
50, yes, sir.
Why? See what is happening here. Not 50 times, means 100 times. Who told 50 times? It's 100 times, na? 100
Yes, sir,
times
100
here.
times.
Yeah, 1 to 100. So 100 times. So total you will get here 100 into sine of 1 naught 1x. But we need a, so divide by 2. So if you divide by 2, you will get a is equal to what? 50 into sine 1 naught 1x. So that is the answer.
सर ये ऊपर डायरेक्ट भी तो कर सकते थे
How
इसमें ही।
कहाँ से
सर जो लास्ट वाले टर्म्स हैं, सेकंड लास्ट और सेकंड टर्म्स हैं, थर्ड लास्ट थर्ड टर्म्स हैं।
तो वही काम किया, थोड़ा सा मैंने उसको इलेबोरेट करके किया। बात वही किया। आप क्या करते? इसको स्क्वायर करते।
यस सर, 50 आ जाता है।
थोड़ा सा इसको इलेबोरेट किया गया है, दैट्स इट। आप लोग
Okay,
होमवर्क ले लास्ट ये आप घर पे ट्राई करना। आप लोग देखो आता है कि नहीं आप लोगों को। ऐसे इसी कांसेप्ट बेस्ड है। कर रहा है कि इसकी वैल्यू बतानी है 1 अपॉन sin 45 डिग्री इनटू sin। अब ट्रिग्नोमेट्री चूंकि स्टार्ट हो चुका है ना, तो आप लोग क्या करें, आगे का सॉल्व करें। ओके, मतलब जो मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ अब उससे आप लोग मैच करें। क्लास में आप लोग की चली रही है, चलती रहेगी। ये है, इसके बाद यहाँ पर ये है आपका sin 47 डिग्री इंटू sin 48 डिग्री प्लस यहाँ पे एक और टर्म लिखा है 1 अपॉन sin 49 डिग्री इंटू sin 50 डिग्री प्लस डॉट डॉट लास्ट में यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है sin 133 डिग्री इंटू sin 134 डिग्री। क्वेश्चन है और इसको ऑप्शंस कुछ ऐसे दिए हुए हैं आपको, sec 1 डिग्री, cosecant 1 डिग्री, cot 1 डिग्री एंड लास्ट ऑफ नॉन ऑफ द अबव। सो आज के लिए इतना ही कर देते हैं, ठीक है। सो बाकी हम लोग आप कल करेंगे। हाँ बताओ, किसी कुछ पूछना है क्या?
क्योंकि लास्ट स्टेप एक बार रिपीट कर दो।
किसमें?
पिछला क्वेश्चन सर, लास्ट क्वेश्चन।
देखो ये वाला क्वेश्चन किया कुछ नहीं गया है, बस जो देखो एस था ना, मैंने इसको उल्टा करके लिख दिया। तो हर एक टर्म को ऐड करोगे ना, तो sin x cos 100x, फिर ये भी क्या आ जाएगा sin x cos 100x प्लस cos x sin 100x। तो ये कुछ ऐसा बन गया sin a into cos b प्लस cos A इंटू साइन बी का टर्म बन गया। तो अप्लाई कर दिया फॉर्मूला मैंने sin A प्लस बी का, तो क्या हो गया x प्लस 100x, तो sin 101x मींस 101x आ गया। सेम ब्रैकेट में यही रिजल्ट आएगा, सारे ब्रैकेट में आपको यही रिजल्ट मिलेंगे। तो अब देख लो क्या, ये भी देखो यहाँ भी आपने ऐड किया तो आपको 101 ही मिला, आगे भी आपको 101 ही मिलता जाएगा। कितना बार मिला, तो टोटल आपके पास देखो सिग्मा को देख लो ना, ये 1 से लेकर 100 तक था ना, तो टोटल आपके 100 टर्म मिलेंगे। ये 100 इंटू साइन 101x हो गया, और ये किसके बराबर है, 2s के बराबर है। आपको s चाहिए था ना, आपने क्या किया, 2 से डिवाइड किया, क्योंकि आपको क्या चाहिए, एक्चुअल सम चाहिए, जो आपने s एज्यूम कर रखा है। तो मैंने क्या किया पे, इसको 2 से डिवाइड कर दिया, तो 50 इंटू साइन 101x चला आया। क्लियर है ये, क्या डाउट है इसमें?
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir.
ठीक है गाइस, तो शुड वी एंड द मीटिंग, वांट टू आस्क एनीथिंग?